intricate bronze and terracotta artwork that dates back more than 1,000 years. These antiquities are the Ife people's creative talents as well as their intricate socio-religious ideas. The internationally recognized Ife head of terracotta sculpture are prime examples of the city's creative prose, which historically symbolize deities or ancestors. Cultural relics from Ife are important historical records that provide insight into Yoruba society, religion, and cosmology. The roles of traditional leaders in cultural preservation. First and foremost, cultural preservation needs devoted guidance who can protect customs from the destructive forces of technology and globalization. Traditional leaders are well suited for this job since they are deeply ingrained in their communities and knowledgeable about ancestry. Traditional leaders act as stewards and protectors of these priceless legacies, which is why leadership is so important for cultural heritage, preservation, and promotion. Baba Ooni is a prime example of a traditional leader who has played special roles and efforts to establish historical relevance, moral standing, and capacity to inspire his people. Traditional leaders have moral power, which affects how closely a group adheres to cultural standards. Their support of cultural activities strengthens their relevance and lends them more credibility. For instance, Yoruba has actively promoted Ife's cultural legacy by supporting traditional festivals and ceremonies and participating in them, enhancing the significance among the people. Traditional leaders can also use their powers to enlist support and resources for cultural initiatives. This ability is well demonstrated by Ooni funding and funding of cultural foundations and programs meant to be promoted to promote life history. On ascending to the throne of his forefathers, he carried on a lot of research, of which my company is one of those that was featured. Earlier on, I was being introduced by the master of ceremony as Otumba Olumoko from Osogbo. I am not from Osogbo. I am from Ijebu land. And my Otumba, if you see those who are Otumba, they are real Ijebu people. They are friends of Ijebu. They are just like the Sokos that we have in Israel. But any other Otumba are Otumoba who are from other communities. And secondly, I want to put this on record that I am not the president of the Federation of Tourist Association of Nigeria next time. But I used to be the second deputy president. But presently, I'm the vice president for the Southwest of the Institute for Tourism Professionals of Nigeria. I think I'll get around the course of that. I know that if you look at my predecessors, they have been talking strictly based on what they are doing. For people like us who are consultants, we relate to people and make them feel at ease. So, intermittently within this my presentation, I will make some statements that will make us feel at ease. So please just take me the way that I have. When our father, Baba Ooni ascended the throne of his forefathers, he created a military which talks about oneness of black race. And that treaty is one race, one source, one festival. Because the only festivals which we use is celebrating our cultural heritage that can always bring us together. And it is the only our cultural heritage that can always promote to people to encourage tourists both locally and internationally to come to our communities. And this is well carried out by our Baba who's Ooni of Ife. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ti kábíyèsí fún wọn. Sustainable tourism and its implications. The travel industry has undergone a paradigm change with a focus on sustainable practice that balance economic, environmental, and socio-cultural factors. Its guiding principles are designed to minimize detrimental effects and maximize positive effects on the destinations and residents. Sustainable tourism has enormous potential to protect cultural access and strengthen local communities in the context of Ife and Nigeria. I want to talk about the Onirisha Adeyeye Tobabatunde Akande Ogunwusi's initiatives. Indeed, we need to do more critical evaluation of Ooni Adeyeye Tobabatunde Akande Ogunwusi's initiatives in Ile-Ife, especially in the areas of sustainable tourism and cultural development. Although these initiatives have received attention and praise, a further examination exposes both their advantage and possible challenges. Certainly the Ife Grand Resort project, which we have here, which represents Ojaja 2's vision for Ife's future, has done tourism and poured money into the local economy. However, a critical viewpoint must highlight the need for achieving a careful balance between modernity and cultural preservation. Over-commercialization possesses a serious threat with the potential to undermine the integrity of Ife's cultural industry in the name of profit. Maintaining the fine line between the appeal of contemporary conveniences and protection of distinctive cultural identity continues to be difficult. However, Onirisha uses most of its initiatives to ensure that to balance people's livelihood, there is no one that gets to his table that will go crying and that will leave. At this point, let me just let you into one secret, which I discovered, with my relationship with our Baba. Our Baba have 3 principles, and you may not know it. The first one is the one that defines anything you bring to him. What will he say? What shaking him? What? As far as he's concerned, there is nothing that is not surmountable to him. And that is why when he came to the throne, we see that in balance he had a good relationship, especially with the traditional rulers, because it signifies and symbolizes purity. And that is why you will never see Baba wearing any other thing other than the apparel of white. And that is why those of us that are with him are always wearing white. And that is why you will see the convener of this event wearing all white too, his cap, his shoes, his abada and everything. That is one. Secondly, if you go to Baba, the next thing when you are leaving, you will say, Showa. If you don't know it now. If you are closer to him, So what? I have been taking good advantage of this. Anytime the Lord tells me, show up, I think you are and I'm just, okay. The next thing we will say is, lying. I'm sure most of us know what will follow that. Is that not so? When it says lying, then there came a time. Baba was in Lagos. And I went to him. And I greeted him. And when I was leaving, he said, Shewa. I said, Baba, Yoruba. Kilobe? Baba? Ọmọ òní wà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ní òwá ẹ̀wà ní tí ẹgbẹ́ pé gbogbo ìgbà tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìkọ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ̀ wà ọmọ láti máa ṣe tó òun wà tó àbẹ́ lè tọ́jú ẹ̀. But he has told me before when he knows I was about to leave. Then Baba said, okay, láyé sórí ẹni ló kọ́ tó kù yẹn kò pín sí méjì kò fún gbogbo lẹ́yìn kan kò kí nìkan. You know? So, from there on, even thereafter, I've always been saying Yoruba. Kabiyesi, that are beside Kabiyesi, you notice that today it still has the Shewa. Abi? So, it is always very caring. When you go to him, you will come out smiling. Then the Kabiyesi, the Moro Tourism Corridor is a commendable project that recognizes the unrealized tourism development potentials of rural areas surrounding Ife. The provision of economic possibilities has undeniably empowered local